Right, and nobody called, nobody complained. I just do another quick flow check without hitting that, and I'm good. Usually they're free to take off flaps right now, though. We have.
Oh
yeah, and then lights, camera, action, so lights are on. I don't do this while I'm rolling, though.
Nope.
Up and out, eyes up and out when moving.
Here's County traffic, Cessna 7, 8.
And then using the yellow lines, because I do have prop discs, low wing is going to be able to hit that.
Always on the yellow line.
Keep rolling, so full power. And then for our simulated engine out, it would happen here. So power comes all the way out, snap it out. Because you're in control, right? That's how she's going to simulate it, and then go. But you want to come to a complete stop and then go. But we're going to go, we're wasting runway. Full power. Green. Speed's coming alive. Looking for 65. Rotating. Building that back pressure about 50. Because I don't want it to pop off the ground here. It'll take off on its own. I just want to kind of hold it there.
Juliet Charlie, taking off runway 3.
Once I lose side of the runway, gear's coming up. No more usable runway. Pitching for 84. So I'm going to pitch a little higher here because it's going to gain some airspeed. Come on, man. Just watch there. Looking for 400 feet. That's 900, so, 900,000, somewhere in there. Not too much of a rush with it. Fuel pumps are still on, PWE, just no alert there.
So we're going up on 400 feet.
Okay, so I'm going to bring my flaps up. Throttles come back immediately, 25. This kind of a flow, because they'll forget this part too. And then right over my props come back 22. And right about here, I'd be making my turn for that crosswind, but this is going to be easier because we're just going to climb to 1500 and go east. Props come back. You need more right rudder, or you need to turn this way. I don't know. You're turning.
I'm going to go the other way.
Okay, so I wait till I was 1500 feet. The direction is straight out, right? Yeah, we can't turn that way.
I could do a 45, but yeah.
Well, 45 is that way.
True.
So we can't do this one, so we have to go 1500 and then exit. This is a MEI thing. And then keep your power up. We're still going to climb out full power, right? 2500. And then, your props are too far back. That's why. So I was like, woo, it's quick. Well, my props are right on there on the 22.
Oh, you're on 22. I thought 20. Yeah. Okay.
22 and then 25 on the throttles. There we go. We're 1500. We can make our turn. And you can use your upper window. Make sure you're not turning into an RV. We're a little out of sync. And I don't change the props on the turn though.
Wait, no?
Because if I lost an engine right there and it starts doing different,
you wouldn't know what you
did I just lose an engine or am I adjusting the prop? So it wastes 3 seconds of my decision time as I roll into a roll there, which would not be fun.
Say again, this is...
We got 25 and we got about 22 on the RPM.
Okay. We're just push power climb, so we can go full power if we wanted to maximize our climb, but it doesn't matter.
Roger, we're looking for you.
We're looking for about 90 to 110 for the climb rate.
Okay.
35.
And our cruise checklist there, so we're at this point, we're kind of clear, we're safe, I'm feeling fine. I go back to checklist, and gear and flaps verify up. They're up. And I might set this guy back down to there. Whoops. Clear. Clear.
They're coming on 2,500 feet.
And then right-hand fuel pump can come off.
53351, quarter mile southwest.
Be ready to turn it back on. Watching the drop. Wait for the recover.
Runway
All right, that's good. Go to the other one. Left fuel pump comes off. Drop. Wait for the recover.
Juliet Charlie, midfield,
Wait for the recover.
Runway 35,
Wait for the recover?
It's not in the red, it's below the red, so that's okay, right? There's the recover, and back on, and then I can go away from that.
Okay.
All right, and then fuel pressure verify, which we did. And then now we're going into cruise, so 115 to 130, 24 to 21 for the throttles, props will be 2200.
2421. I'll bring them back.
Yes, they dropped back. They should have dropped on their own, logically, right? Because we went up 1,000 feet, but
they didn't.
They did, so no big deal.
And so bring those back to about what?
No, we leave those alone. They're 22 already.
Okay.
They're set. So we're good on those. We don't usually trust those hardly ever, and they always just say 22. Engine instruments are all in the green. The oil temperature is kind of low, but it's still good. It's above 50. Car beats as required. Trim set. Fuel pumps both off. and then descent checklist, which I don't need. Exit.
So now the temps never really get into the green arc, do they?
It's a snowmobile engine. What do you want it to do? It's got the cylinders look like ping pong balls. They're tiny. There's no heat being generated.
Okay, well, I just kind of thought, well...
How hot can they get? And they've got liquid-cooled heads, so, I mean, the temperature just can't come up.
I just see the word.
It's like running two cylinders of the Continental. That engine's not going to get hot if you're only running two. It's going to get hot in parts, but not the right one. So. Alright, and then you can go ahead and climb us to 20 or to 3,000 if you want.
Okay, dude, here, let's go.
And then I tend to only use the buttons in the center, so they're all here on the outsides too, but I tend to only use these ones.
Okay.
First kind of traffic, Cessna 7 Juliet, Alpha,
and then if I want to do climb, then I'm going to go back up with the power. And right now I can go all the way to full. I'm not going to get anything past about 26. So as I back these off,
right,
I wait for the drop, and then I push them forward again. That's basically my sweet spot for fuel burn. But
okay.
Right now I don't care if I put them. So right now we have 550, 600 feet per minute. If I crank them up, I'm going to get 750 feet per minute climb.
traffic.
Okay.
So it's going to let more fuel, more air in there. It's just not registered.
Runway 35.
Okay.
But if I'm trying to conserve fuel, then I won't go full. I'll just go up to where it meters.
Okay, so you're still going to be
Because
around...
now we're 750, 800 feet per minute climb.
Okay.
Because we went full. And then always keep my hands on the throttle. Because if we lose an engine, it's going to roll over. And I need to pull those throttles back.
Right.
So. And you will see a lot of your students just want to set their hand right here. It's like, just leave them on the damn thing. It's not that much different. For them especially, because it's comfortable. It's a comfortable spot to leave my hand.
Sure.
In this case, it's not.
45 for runway 35 here.
Set it for 2,000 if you want.
Juliet Alpha.
So there we would have done our engine out.
Right.
We would have turned towards Lake Taps, engine out.
Right.
And then we would have gone through all those steps. We did it, and then they would have been cleared. They would have been about 2,000 feet as they're turning, but they would have been about 5 miles further north.
Right.
Near the 1,800-foot shelf.
Yep.
So they start worrying about that. It's not a factor. But when they turn back this way, they're going to climb right up to 3,000 feet, and they can bust that 3,000-foot shelf that they're under very easily.
Right.
So you got to watch your altitude as they come out of that engine out, climbing out. They will easily break it before they get back to midfield on Pierce County. Because it climbs pretty good at full power.
Yeah, good point.
So they'll just cruise right. That's why I leave that set at 2,500. So it's beep beep. It'll warn you.
Yeah, no, I can see why you'd want to use that.
Because I've had 4 or 5 students try to bust the 3,000-foot shelf there. Commercial pilots.
Oh yeah.
It's like, oh, we're going. And it's like, hey, that's $2,999. We're fishtailing in the Bravo. I'm like, oh gosh, oh yeah. Like, cool. And then we can set up for. And then you back that power out to back 24 once we're cruised out at our 3,000. I'd probably set 21 because I'm setting up for steep turns.
Okay.
And that's usually how I do it. I do the engine out, climb over here, set up for steep turns.
You got to bring it way back at 21, don't you?
Yes, yeah, it comes all the way back quite a ways. Because that first part, there was, the first 2 inches wasn't doing anything.
No.
We're just dumping extra fuel in there.
Okay, so we're back about 21, back 22, so.
Yeah, I'd get it all the way to 21. Because right now we don't want to get too far out of the practice area that we're going to be using.
Okay.
Pierce Skytronic, Twin Tecnam 206T is over capacity 3,000 feet, maneuvering Pierce. Right, so at this point I can go ahead and hit heading first here, heading, and altitude, and then I'm low by 100 feet, so I'm going to go ahead and click up. Each click is 20 feet, so there was 20, 40. So if I want to climb up to 3,000, I'll just hit VS, but alt VS.
Okay.
200 feet per minute. It's going to climb up and grab 3,000.
Okay.
So now I'm on my throttle because it's going to start to kill me here, but I'm burning off that airspeed anyway because I'm wanting 110.
Okay, so that's 300 feet a minute on vertical speed, right?
Yeah, so it's pretty gentle, but okay. I always keep my hand on the throttle when I'm climbing or descending, especially descending, because it'll level off. I don't add the power in. It's going to trim, stall.
Yeah, exactly. There goes your
So
speed.
at this point, I just go ahead and do my clearing turn. So I'm going to come over here to the east, using my window above my head because we paid like $7 grand for those. You can see real well that way. I can't see much.
No.
And I'm also looking for traffic on the scope, so we're pretty safe other than the yellow cub that's flying really high. And I would get 3,000 minimum, so I'd probably be at 4,000 for steep turns.
Okay.
Because as soon as we're done with steep turns, we can go to accelerated stalls.
Right.
I have to be 3,000 ATL for those.
Okay.
So then I just bust my checklist.
Final for runway 35 here.
So why don't we go up to 4,000 feet then?
Sure. There's 4,000. And we go ahead and clear back the other way, so rotate me the other direction.
Oh, you want to go right? Okay.
Yeah, so it's you're on your heading that we're going to do them. 90 degrees this way. I cleared this. I don't turn right because that's where the plane is going to pass me. So I always go left first, and then I turn all the way back to the right. And then I don't want to go too far past center, otherwise it'll turn me the other way.
Right, yeah.
So yeah, so like you did.
So just kind of keep it within about 90 degrees of your heading, otherwise it's going to get confused.
Yeah, and I can go, you know, quite a ways back that way. And that's why my power's back here, because otherwise we're still cruising this way pretty quick as it comes around. And then we can go ahead and climb up to 4,000, so Alt BS, hold down Alt and hit BS. So it takes 2 fingers. Okay, and then it's blinking at you because it's negative. We want positive.
Right.
So crank it the other way. Give me 400 feet per minute. Now I'll power up a little bit because I'm climbing up 1,000.
Cessna 36 Juliet Charlie, final runway 35. Touch and go, Pierce County.
And at 500 feet per minute, it shouldn't get over 122 or so. And we're clearing this way, so now we clear all this area behind us.
Right.
Now we're cleared.
I got to do a 360 versus 290. You got it.
She does not like 360s.
You see him right there?
Neither does Marie.
See that guy right there, right above
Yeah, I saw him. I'm looking here.
Oh, so they want to do 90s. They don't want to do 360s.
They do not want 360s because when we don't have this window, you're turning into possible traffic above your wing, and she wants you to roll out every 90 degrees.
Okay.
So you can do a 360, but you have to roll out every 90 degrees. This is the easiest and safest way. We cleared everything behind us completely, and then we turn back to our original heading. So we've already picked our point, which is going to be over here towards, you know, Eatonville or towards whatever here. If I turn us towards the lakes.
Where'd that guy go?
And then handle that throttle, because I'm still climbing, right? I don't know what that was. He didn't ever come up with the scope, so he's got no transponder.
It looked like something like an RV or something home built.
Sure did. It was scooting, so.
He was.
We can roll out here, I guess, 2100. I don't think it's this way a little bit.
Pierce County traffic, Cessna 7
Lights are on, we leave them on.
Final runway 35. Touch and go, Pierce County.
I don't know where they're
300 feet to go.
10 more traffic, full plane at Arrowhead Point, north.
So at 200 feet you get the warning then, right? For the altitude?
Yes, yeah. That was what that beep was.
Yeah.
And then 200 feet above, too, or below. Pierce County traffic, Tecnam P2006T, in the vicinity of Eatonville, 4,000 feet maneuvering. Pierce. This is happening a little bit slow here. I wish it was climbing faster. We can kick it up. Oh, it reduced to 3. So it's speeding up, so I can back my power out a little bit here because I want 21. And I don't want to come up on the terrain.
Pierce County traffic, Sky 5479 Delta is 4 miles.
21 's
east. We'll be overflying the airport at 2000 for 35. Pierce County.
All the way to 21. And then we'll change our heading over here to a 240. That way we're headed towards the stacks.
Okay.
That's a pretty good indication. The sun's there. That's a good landmark. But I want something good to start my steep turns.
Okay.
And then I don't touch much of anything, and then I back my power all the way to 21, maybe 2,000 because I'm still fast. I just want to slow it down here before I go too far out. Okay.
So you want 110, right?
Yes, I want 110, so it should level off here and slow down here as it gets there, but we'll see. Now I just do a quick flow check, so I have my checklist, which I'll do before my maneuvers.
Deep turns, the fuel sucker's checked.
That's right.
That's right. Fuel pumps and bags are on. And gear flaps are up. Got that. And carburetor heats are cold.
Pierce County traffic, Sky 5479
cold.
Delta is
Throttle's
2 miles.
2100. Now we're about
Overflying
2.
the airport 2000
There's
for
still,
35. Pierce County.
seems like about 2 is going to hold it today.
Okay.
And 2200 RPM on the props. Airspeed 110 knots. We're about 111, so we're good. Engine fuel gauges are all in the green. Okay. And throttle's 24 inches.
Traffic, wind system.
And I'm still in charge of the rudder. I'm still in charge of rudder on the autopilot.
Right.
County traffic.
That's why I was kind of landing sideways.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Juliet Alpha, turning left crosswind.
Step on the ball, bring it back in, and then it'll straighten us out.
Okay, and trims, 2 shots.
Once we're in it, yeah. So we're at level flight. It's got us trimmed up here a couple of anyway, and we're looking pretty good. We're a little slow, but it's getting there. We want to be real gentle with our rudder.
Yeah, Pierce County
I can give it a little shot if I want to.
Juliet Alpha is turning left down the runway 35. We're looking for the traffic just reported.
Center it up.
Say again for traffic 2 miles east.
Pretty good. That was just the electric rudder right down there.
Okay, hold that.
And if you hit it, it's very, very finicky. I don't like to mess with it. And then we'll give ourselves back up to 21 here.
Pierce County
And then set up quicker, this will be way faster. So we missed one thing.
Runway, Pierce.
We have to visually check whatever we're saying.
Fuel fuel selectors, we checked that. We checked the fuel pumps and bags, we checked those.
Did we?
And those are on?
Those are off. That's why it says off.
Oh, okay.
So fuel pump on, got to rise, fuel pump on, got to rise. So both electric fuel pumps are working.
Oh, I kept thinking those are on.
Yep. So the issue here is when we make our turn, the fuel's on top, the fuel's on bottom. It can't get back to the engine.
Right.
So it could die in a steep turn.
Okay.
It would take a while, but it could do.
It could.
There's still an engine-driven fuel pump. It works.
36 Juliet
Right,
Charlie, turning final.
Is it going to be enough to keep it running?
It should be fine. It should be fine. It's happened before.
The electric fuel pump just tried to head pressure for the...
Yeah, but it's still sitting at 4 psi. I mean, it's pushing it in there, so we're fine.
Okay.
All right, so then we're set for steep turns. So at this point, I'm trimmed out. Everything's ready to go. I can kill the autopilot. And up to them if they want to use the autopilot. It's a good chance for them to learn it and use it efficiently because it trimmed me out and set me up for trim. You'll watch them try to fight trim and you're like, hey, what's about? Heading, and altitude.
Okay.
Done. All right, and then you can go ahead and roll in. We always go left. Again, we have the traffic on that side, so we're given the first maneuver is to the left, away from who was passing us.
Okay.
And nobody's on the scope, so we're clear.
You want to go 45 or 60?
You would want 50.
50. Okay.
60 is maximum. We don't ever want to go to 60, but 50 degrees. Rolling in, powering up before I get to 30. Using my rudder.
Traffic, 79 Delta over the bonus.
Looking outside for deployment, so I want to drop to the horizon. Rolling smoothly, and then 2 rolls of trim, 1 right here, so roll, keep rolling into my 45 as I did my second roll of trim, because when I get to my second roll here, come all the way over, then I can see it grab,
Okay.
and I can feel it grabbing too, so as I get right there. And I want to be all the way at 45, which is over here, and a little more rudder, center my ball. As I do that, I need to bank out a little bit as I add rudder, because it'll get funky. That's 45 degrees right there.
Is that 50?
That's 45.
That's
I have a little bit too much power, so back that power out. Keep coming. Right there, and then roll out, pull back, roll in. Well, we're done with it though. But we're 100 feet low, and we're 10 knots fast. So we roll in the other one. And then it'll balloon up as we do this and slow up. Keep rolling in, and I back the power out normally during those. And then I put it back in, yeah. So now I'm at 4,000. I'm at my airspeed, so I'm looking good now for this one. But I need to get to 50 degrees here. So roll over, and a little more trim probably. Nose backwards, would roll my nose up a little bit. And then so I'm getting low here, so let's roll out, pull back, roll in. That's going to buy me 75 feet, like that. And that's just, I do it as fast as I say. That's when I'm really in trouble. Then I roll out right here on my point. Check my altitude, check my airspeed, back my power out gently. If I was low, I would leave my power in.
Delta on the 45 for 35.
Bring it right here, and I'll blow right back up into it. And then undo my trim. 2 rolls forward. It's usually not 2 rolls though, it's weird. It's like 1.5 forward, but I did 2 back, so it should be 2 back forward. Cool.
I'll try that again.
Okay.
Go ahead and set. 4,000 feet, 110 knots.
Okay.
Roll in, 230.
Traffic 79 Delta on the 45 will be number 2 on the downwind for 35. Pierce County, full stop.
And you can roll in faster.
Arlington traffic, section 180 is 1,500.
Keep rolling, and then right as I finish my roll, I finish my trim. Now we're 100 feet high because we went too slow in the roll.
Right.
We had too much performance. Stall warning horn, because we're a little feeling the G's there as we're descending, but it's okay. It happens.
Oak Rim traffic.
Looking outside, not inside too much.
03 to the south, transitioning eastbound onto the Oak Rim.
Rolling out, power comes out smoothly, and leave my trim in.
Oh, you do leave the trim in?
You don't need to take it out. You just roll right into the next one, you'll be good to go. Because now you got to redo everything, right?
Yep.
Then I'm low, but I'm climbing back up, so it's good. It's working out. Looking outside, using this horizon as my point.
A little bit too much trim.
And a little bit more rudder. So if I want to add this rudder in, I need to roll out just a little bit, put it in, and then roll right back in. Otherwise, it'll get all cattywampus crazy on me.
Arlington traffic, Skyhawk 180 on a 3-mile final, no for 290.
Doing a Dutch roll and a seatbelt.
Yeah, I know.
Or Dutch, whatever it's called, yeah. There we go,
There we go.
rolling out. Backing my power out, let my nose pop up because I'm fast and low. So I always check those as I'm rolling out, that lets me equalize it to pass. Oh, good, perfect, see, I'm at 110, 40.
There we go. And roll the trim out.
Yep.
1.5 out. 2 in, 1.5 out.
And then,
traffic,
and I don't know how that works.
Phase 35, Pierce County.
So I'll do one real quick here. So
Okay.
as I start mine, I have the controls. I'm going to roll in here. I'm powering up right here. I just listened to it a little bit. And then rising it here at 30, I'm rolling 1 notch. I'm rolling 2 notches.
Final runway 35.
I'm off the controls.
Okay.
So it kind of equalized itself as I did it, but it's just a smooth transition over, and then it just grabs it. So I need a little bit less climb there, so I just bank a little extra. The nose is going to drop on its own here.
Traffic, 180.
There's the thing going down, so I'm not touching anything. I'm not even on the rudders.
Okay.
Once the rudder got in there, I can let go of everything. So now I'm descending a little bit, I bank out just a little bit, and a little bit is the key word there. See how my nose popped up?
Right.
I mean, it's drastic, so I need to roll back into my 45. There's my point,
79
rolling
Delta,
out,
final 3
pulling my
final,
power
stop
back out, rolling right in here to the other side. Power goes back in before 30, and I should have used more rudder there.
Right. So roll out of the bank a little bit, put the rudder in, then
Yep,
put the bank
and then
back
now
in.
I'm back off my controls again. I'm off the rudder, I'm off everything. If I leave the rudder to go, it's just going to go on its own. And I've stopped bank here, obviously, because that's all I have to do there. Then I'm going to roll out just a little bit because I'm descending.
Is that 50 right there?
It equalizes, huh?
Is
That's
that
45.
That's
This
45.
is 50 right here.
Okay.
That's climbing a little bit, so I have a little bit too much power. So I'm just going to reduce that, and then it's back into equilibrium right about here. That's in equilibrium. That's a 48-degree bank as I'm doing it, right at equilibrium. Then power's coming back out, smoothly there, back on my spot, and then 1, 2, yeah, 1.5. It's weird how it is, it's always 1.5. Like, that doesn't make any sense. And then I'm back on. So that roll in is where the whole thing is made and broke. I mean, it's done. I don't have to do shit if I get it right.
Okay. Like I said, yeah. Once you get the trim set, the pitch set, it'll just fly around.
And it
just
should,
like
be,
a 172.
it should be in equilibrium when it gets there. It's just like, boom, it locked into the point. There we go. Cool. You have the controls?
My controls?
You have the controls. Slow plate?
Okay.
Okay, so what's the most important thing for slow plate?
Traffic.
And I can do this by memory a little bit too. I'm coming in for landing.
Fuel selectors left and right?
That's right. Fuel bumps on, fuel things. Boom. No parking brake. Chokes are off. Throttle's going to be set for slow. Watching my altitude, altitude, altitude. So I'm not going to lose or gain the altitude here. It's pitching for it now. My power's back to 15. My props are going full. I can bring my flaps in because I'm in the flap range, and I can power up as I do it. So I don't even need the checklist. It's just my flow check
Okay.
with the things I know it needs. So now I'm in the flap range, 1 notch.
Okay, so you said 1, 2, 3, there's 1 notch. You said 15 on the power, but here in the checklist says 13.
It doesn't matter. I just did it so I could get my props
Okay.
in. Now I'm coming back forward to 20 with it because I need to hold my altitude.
traffic, Cessna.
But as I get to
Taking off
the rest of these
runway
flaps in, so I'm in the flap range again here at 93. I can put in the rest of my flaps, but I need my gear down too. So
Okay.
gear down.
You're down.
Gear's coming down. I'm powering up a little bit more. I'm at 17 now. Watching my altitude here.
Pierce County Skyhawk, 547
And then
Delta clear.
gears down in green, bringing in the flaps because I'm in the flap range. So if I'm not in the flap range and I'm so I was like, ooh, what's wrong? Because I saw 93, it shouldn't have been
Okay.
because the gear weren't down. So I knew something was wrong.
Okay.
And now I can bring my power up.
Hang on, let me get the flaps all the way in.
Yep. So as I get slow here, now I'm on the backside of the power curve. Now it's not pitch, it's power. So I need to be about 20 inches of power to maintain level flight at about 64 knots, 65 knots.
Okay.
And I'm gaining a little bit here, so I'm going to back off a little bit of power. Just the power. Because I'm power for altitude, pitch for airspeed.
Correct.
So if I want to descend, I might be decisive with power too because it's slow flight. If I'm close to breaking it, then I'm going to drop it out pretty decisively. And then I can also back that power out a bit more. I need to get my nose up a little higher because I want to be at about 65 for slow flight. But if I pitch up, it's going to gain a little bit of altitude as I do it. So I'd probably chop my power to 15 now because I've only got 50 feet to work with, right?
Right.
And if we're using 4,000, we'll say we're using 4,000. I'm descending. So now I'm on the backside of the power curve. I'm close to a stall horn coming on here, but I'm starting my descent. So now the power's coming back up.
Traffic.
And I'm feeling happy right here at 63. Any lower 63, I'm going to hear a stall horn here pretty soon. So if it's right there, so I'm on the stall.
Right.
So I don't want to be 59. I want to drop that nose a little bit, but I don't want to descend. So
that's the power.
that's when it takes the 20 to hold 63.
20559 over
19, 20 inches will hold you.
Stevens.
Yeah. Once I'm at the airspeed, if I do it earlier, it takes less power to go slow. So if I'm going faster, it's going to climb with 20. And let's go turn to a heading of 50.
Departing the zone north of the river.
I'm going to check the advisory. It was nothing. It's coming back on. That's pretty good, huh?
Pierce County traffic, Cessna 362 in Charlie, final runway 35, touch and go, Pierce County.
Beautiful night, though.
Lay on downwind.
And then
What's the traffic?
take me all the way to 06.
Stop on the traffic.
Roll me out.
Away
Watch
from the
my
hill.
altitude, because during the turn I might need more power. Because now I'm getting low.
Yeah.
Lost underneath. And I'm not fixating inside, I'm looking outside for this, but I do need to check these as I come around. And then if I'm that low, I'm going to be decisive with power and cruise me up, because now your airspeed's burning off because you're trying to climb the same power. So push forward if I hear the stall horn, because I can't do that for the nuisance, and full power it, because I'm near a stall, so I'm not messing around with it. Now I'm climbing out at 64 again. And getting that scan down is a little different than their round gauges. So
Right.
it takes a little bit for them to get it, but keep that in mind.
So your 4,000 will bring it back to about
4,000, yep.
20 inches?
Yep. Be pretty decisive with it quick, because it's gonna climb right through it. So usually like at 39, 80, I'm gonna start backing that power out, anticipate the climb. All right, and then now we can just do a private pilot stall. So we're gonna go ahead and stall the plane completely. So ball's here, just watch your ball as you stall it. We're already set. Both fuel pumps are on, ignitions are all on, parking brake is off, chokes are off, throttles are set where we want them. We're gonna bring those back to about 15, and then we're gonna bring the nose up and stall it.
Okay.
We can do the commercial type, which is the down thing, but we're just gonna do a straight private pilot stall.
Okay, so you want a full braking stall?
Yes. And then we have our props pull forward, flaps and gear are down, which is takeoff stall.
Traffic, Cessna 20559
And as soon as we stall, we're going to come full power, props first, which is already there, flaps to 20 to takeoff, so it's 4 seconds up. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
And we're climbing out for the 84.
Okay.
If we can get it.
And let's get a positive rate?
78 for steep, for short field though, if we want to.
Okay.
72 to 78, but 78 is what the factor said. So, all right, and we can even descend here if we want to pick up a little extra speed to start it. But we're bringing our power back.
Stetson 987 Delta.
And bring it just to the blue line.
Inbound landing.
I don't like to go lower than blue line. So just all the way back to the blue. If we go below that, it's kind of reverse chatter on those, on the clutch. And then now we can just start pitching up.
Aircraft stalling Arlington inbound from northwest.
It stalls about like a Cessna.
Your compass rose.
Keep yourself going straight. A little more aileron this way, a little more right rudder.
Arlington at 1,000 feet.
Stalling up. There's the stall. Power up. Flaps up. Climbing out. Climb out. One positive.
Aircraft just calling the inbound. I'm having trouble understanding you.
Okay, looking for gear up. Once I have positive brake.
Positive rate, gear's coming up.
And the next one for flaps is my forward or foot check, so I'm not touching the jack now.
Okay, so I just think that we get to 4,400
And then I can drop my nose a little bit because I want an 84.
I'm about
In case I lose an engine.
Island crossing at this point. Yeah, we're in the same zone. I don't see you.
And now we've made our,
I'm still 1500.
we got our 400 feet, you can level off.
Well, that's what I said, Roger.
And then flaps come up.
Traffic, Cessna 20559.
Throttles come back to whatever you want.
Straight in.
I bring it back to like 21.
At
That's what I was gonna do.
1600, 3 miles out.
And then try to just listen to it so you hear it drop and then check it. Don't fixate on any of that, because a lot of you guys are fixated on airspeed or that a lot. And then I need to bring my props back.
About 22.
Yep.
County traffic, Cessna 4 Delta Charlie.
Always 22.
On downwind.
And the left one comes back more than the right one. It's always like a little extra quarter inch behind it. And then I just hear they're synced and they're good. But yeah, it stalls pretty gently. It's not a real big deal.
No.
We could have stalled it with even full power out. It won't stall any worse. It's about the same. And I have cross-controlled stalled it. I've done pretty much all of
Pierce
it.
County traffic, so
Still pretty much the same thing for your nozzle.
over the Frederickson plant will be inbound.
Because Eric was like, well, if we're cross-controlled, we'll have to spin.
45
I was like, will it? But he let me do it. Like, if you thought I was going to spin, why'd you let me do it? Crazy.
Arlington traffic.
So see a my train, you let me cross control stalling.
Island crossing on the 45 left traffic, stop 34.
So at this point we can go into power on stall.
Okay.
You can checklist for that.
I will. Power on stall, airspeed 100 knots. So we're 125. Fuel selectors, left and right are on. These. And fuel pumps mags are on and on. Landing gear is down.
Landing gear is down. Is it? For power on?
Turning left base for 3.
Oh, power off. There we go.
Power on.
Landing gear up. Throttle's at 1300, so I'll bring it back to about.
Okay, and we will add the flaps to this.
We will?
Yeah. If you do it without the flaps, it's going to stall. The horn comes on, that's recovery for commercial.
Right.
So there's no freaking maneuver. So at least with the flaps down, you can get to that speed. So I'm below 122, flaps can go to takeoff.
Pierce County traffic, Cessna 668.
I'm looking to climb at this point because I can start climbing.
35, Pierce.
The scope's still clear for traffic. Pierce County traffic, Twin Tecnam 260 Juliet Lima is 15 to the south, maneuvering at 4,000 feet. Pierce. So I can keep climbing through this because I'm trying to get kind of an aggressive stance because I'm looking for 65. Right. I'm slowing it up. I might not get to 65, but I probably can with flaps.
Arlington traffic, Stinson 87 Delta.
My heading, looking outside, pretending there's a line that runs in front of me.
Arlington.
Oh, props pull forward. Yeah, I don't know, we missed that. So, props go pull forward. As soon as I pull the power back, props go pull forward. There's my stall horn, I recover. Power up. Climbing out at the whatever, 78 if you're going for the short one, but at least 84. So it doesn't happen. So I usually go to about 70, power up, and then do it. So let's go ahead and do another one. So power out.
Props go forward.
Props go forward. Flaps are still in. We're good. And we can start that climb, nice and gentle. If we do it too fast, it'll stall horn on you. If it gets flapped up, it stays up. So you have to release a little bit to let it drop back into it. And I'm coming up for about 70 instead of the 65. Throttles are going up to maximum 21, which is simulated. So bring them up. Yep. So now I have to drop my nose. Now I have to start the maneuver. So there it is, and I recover. Full power is already in there. I'm climbing out 78, 84, whatever. I can go full power with it because I like to do the motion. I like to do the motion. So I'm not training myself to just hold it halfway in. I actually put it full forward and then climb out.
That's what I was going to do. I was going to bring it all the way in.
So go ahead and do. For the start of the maneuver, though, simulated max power is 21. For the recovery, I go full.
Right.
I don't want to get in the habit of not doing it.
Exactly. That's why I was going to kind of.
And then gear, flaps are up at 400 feet, so flaps come up. Throttles come back.
Did you turn that back off once you flaps all the way up?
I do, just because it keeps me in mind of the go-around. It'll take out all the flaps if you leave it flipped up.
Pierce County traffic, Cessna 668.
So on your thing, you had to stop it, which was good. You did. A lot of guys won't stop it. It just takes all the flaps out and you drop it.
Right.
200 feet. And then power comes back as soon as I'm done with the flaps. So power back first, and then props.
Arlington traffic, Cessna 559, turning crosswind for runway 34, left up.
All right, then you can turn it back the other way.
You are quiet.
Oh, I'm quiet. My volume's up.
Arlington traffic, Cessna 559, turning left downwind for 34.
Hola.
Alright, there it came back.
Am I loud? Hola.
Pierce County traffic.
Hola.
Downwind, runway 35.
And volume.
Turns me off.
There we go. Volume up.
There you go.
And then now we're back to main squelch. So the main squelch is keeping a squelch the whole time.
Okay, so I got you.
So it wasn't cutting out.
You're real loud now for me.
So, okay, so I can turn yours down. I hit main squelch. I bring your passenger volume down. Hola.
Oh,
Better?
Up, higher.
Higher.
559.
And then back to main squelch.
Downwind for 34.
Because right there it's setting the squelch to a different level. I don't want to do that. I want to set the volume. All right, and then we have VMC demo.
Okay. VMC demo is fuel selectors left and right, and pumps and mags on. Left and right, pumps and mags are on. Okay. And engine gauges in the green. we're in the green. And throttle 15 inches, and throttle full forward.
For runway 35.
So I will do this where I go back to the checklist here and bring them back 15 inches.
And it doesn't have to be 15. It just needs to come back. Props go forward. It's not real important. You can even do it at 20. It won't hurt anything.
Okay.
But I'm just trying to do it as gentle as possible.
Right. And then throttles go forward. 122 knots laps to takeoff. So we are below 122 knots. So
122. I need to maintain altitude for this maneuver though. So 45.
Okay.
Altitude's not totally a factor, but it is a factor.
And throttle in off engine idle and throttle good engine full power.
Okay.
So we'll do the left one.
Left always is the in off because we're doing it, and we bring it back to the
Blue line.
to the beep and then up. So no, it goes all the way back to this one because we want it to go one way. Raise the dead, beeps out, ball half out, lift my nose here, full power on the other one.
Houston traffic, Cessna 5360 Zulu, taxiing across the southwestern runway, Peter.
Bring my nose up here. I'm looking for 84. I need way more right rudder. Which engine is dead?
The left one.
Okay, so I can just tap that, so I just keep that in mind. And I'm bringing it up here. More right rudder, more right rudder. I'm at 84. I'm slowly bringing it up, not too fast. And then you're going to be simulating it for me in real life.
Right.
Keep bringing it up, and then you hit here. You're losing direction control. Snap back your throttle. We're going to roll over. Snap it out all the way. There you go. So, yeah, as soon as it starts to roll, then he's gone because you need to hold direction control and climb me out, but not with the good one. You don't get that one.
Oh, you don't get the good one. Okay, so we'll bring back in.
Power back up, because now I've got my airspeed, right? I lost 200 feet. I don't need to lose any for this maneuver. So drop my nose for a second. Oh, that's mine. Sorry. That was my throttle smooth.
Yep.
And then you notice the stall horn sounds a lot like the throttle one. This one's fast. The stall horn's beep, 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 beep. So it's stupid that it's the same.
Yeah.
Keep me climbing at 84.
Traffic.
Ball half out. Raise that dead engine. Alright, and then for the BMC, what we do is we start burning that airspeed off. 84, I start slowing it up and a little bit more right rudder. Drop that engine just a little bit. Comes back, comes back, comes back, comes back. Keep coming back and keep that engine raised if you can. There it is. I'm starting to lose direct control. Snap out the power. And then now bring it back in as I pitch for 84. Bring it up and bring my nose back up.
So you get to 84.
Because I don't want to be diving because I'm near the trees anyway.
Right.
So
But you want to get to 84 before you start raising the nose, right?
This one can go full power though once I do it.
Okay.
You know, it doesn't matter. I just need to break the roll.
The roll.
You got
fine. You got airflow of the rudder again, so you got
because I don't want
control.
Right now I'm going to hit the runway. I need to climb back to 35. So keep me at 84 as I climb out.
Right.
So I want to be right back into this ace. Perfect.
Traffic,
Any more than 84, it's not better. So, all right, and we can turn the other way. And we can turn towards our dead engine. It does work in this plane.
It does work?
Yep, just go ahead and do it. Give me a 35-degree turn, hand on the throttle, and don't push it. Be ready to yank it out. And go ahead and give me a 45-degree turn. Bank. So right now we increase VM speed. That's 30 degrees. Here's 45.
We're also descending though too.
No, pull back. I can do pretty aggressive turns.
Okay.
At altitude though. Lower might not work as well, but I've never done it down low.
Okay.
Then we can roll out here. But yeah, don't let it descend, but you can keep that nose up and it won't be rolling over on you. It's a controlled turn. This, in a bigger plane, that's not going to be the same. We just don't have enough. We have 100 horsepower on one side.
Right.
One lawnmower is trying to pull us over. It's not that much.
Right.
So, our rudder authority is still there. And we have pretty size rudder. Raise that dead, and then now I go ahead and clean these up.
Turning.
So I go and clean them up, so I'm just going to bring this one back. I'm looking outside when I do that, so it stays straight.
Okay.
Hold them back together smoothly. I bring them up about that far, and then I back these guys off.
Okay.
And then go ahead and shut down my left engine for real. So as soon as you hear those words, you need to do one thing. Pitching for 84.
All right.
What's wrong right now? Do a flow check.
All in traffic. Cessna 559.
Start here. Okay.
Turning left downwind.
So she wants me to shut down an engine.
Right.
As soon as I hear those words, flip the flaps up because they were still down.
Right.
I'm going to be in descent and I'm going to fail the maneuver.
Okay.
So as soon as I hear the words, shut down an engine, simulate an engine, anything, just flaps are coming up. They just need to go off. Because you were going from a VMC, which I needed flaps,
right,
to another maneuver. It's done. Those flaps, just as soon as I hear it, flip them up. And it's on the checklist. The first thing is flaps up, and it's in, like, I wrote it in pen.
Pierce County traffic, Cessna 66.
But they still skip it. Start battery green. I'm like, God, it says flapped up in big letters. But they still start battery green. They don't even read it. It's so funny when they do it.
Okay, got it.
So for a real shutdown, we can go and shut one down here. So just head me off towards Lake Powson again. We're at 4,000 feet. We're safe. Nobody's in the area. So start battery is good. This is my, if things go south on me, this is my backup battery.
Right.
Okay, so I'm good there. Gear and flaps are up.
Traffic, Cessna 668.
I'm going to go ahead and back my power out here and bring my props forward. Looking good here, and I'm just shutting down the engine. This is to show the student how to shut them down. Gear and flaps are up. Everything's good. So now I'm going to go ahead and shut down the left engine, because that's what you wanted.
Okay.
So I'm going to turn off my fuel pump.
Okay.
Okay. This is my aloft shutdown. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn off my ignitions. Okay. Raise the dead. Ball half out. Maintain direction control. Pitching for 84. Throttle on the good engine's going good, so I'm looking both of them forward. Looking for 84. Trim it a little bit here to hold 84. Should be about 4 to 5 degrees up once it gets to 84. Okay, so I'm there. So now I'm going to go ahead and what just happened, I shut down the engine. So now I know I'm going to secure this thing.
Right.
So I can go through my engine securing checklist, which is that one there. So in-off feather. So I'm going to go ahead and feather the in-off engine. So watch my turn here. Keep my rudder where it needs to be.
But half ball out.
So now I can go ahead and secure that engine. So I'm going to go ahead and feather it. And the ball half out, so I got to keep that rudder in all the time. Constantly there, and I'm always looking for 84. Because I already lost 200 feet because I didn't need to.
Right.
I can almost climb right now.
Because we got too fast.
But now I'm going to go ahead and feather it. So which engine's dead?
Left engine.
So I need to verify that. Left engine, nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Bring it off that dot. No, you can leave it down there. And then now I'm going to go ahead and secure it.
Okay.
Left, left, left.
Left, left.
This is your danger point that they're going to try to kill you, so you're ready to stop them. And then go ahead and pull back the left one. Maintaining my ball half out. Maintaining back pressure. You need a little more back pressure than I'm holding for you. All the way back. It's fine.
I think the traffic Cessna 20559 is turning final 34.
So pitch it up a little bit.
And it stopped. You're now dead.
You're dead.
So, well, now we're living, but I mean, that engine's dead. So
Right.
now, hand back on the throttle, because if I lose direction control, I'm going to roll, I need to yank it out. And then I'm going to go ahead and kill that enunciator. It's dead. It's pretty cold here, so we're not going to leave it shut down for very long. So now I want to restart it. So I'm going to turn off my in-off field.
Okay.
So my throttle's up. Boom. It's already, my hand's right where it needs to be anyway, so I shut that off.
Okay.
Okay, so that's dead, so I don't spike into the system when I bring that alternator back on.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to go ahead and run through my check. So before starting, I need fuel pumps on. I'm not going to do it yet. Ignitions are coming on.
Okay.
Throttles are going to go up. Prop needs to be up. Gear and flaps are good. Field is off.
Right. They don't spike the electrics.
Restart.
Traffic Cessna 668
So fuel pump comes on.
135.
And notice I put this at the T.
That's right.
It's not as high as it has to be, but this is my first try. It's right below the T. Fuel pump on.
Level direct to the southwest.
And go ahead.
Start pressure.
Yep, go ahead and hit my start.
Cessna 63 Zulu, you taking off?
Hold it a little longer than that, but that's okay. Go ahead and start.
Should I follow you?
Okay, so it didn't start. That's fine. Stop. Go ahead and give it a little more throttle. And go ahead and try it again. There it went. Back my power out. Hand on the throttle. Because I don't want to roll over or do anything crazy. So as soon as it starts, I back down to that, to the blue line.
Okay.
But sometimes it just gets a little bit loaded up. I turned off the fuel pump first, and it still did it. So
Okay.
it's just, whatever. And then at this point, I'm good, green, looking over here for temperature. They both look fine. I can bring my throttles back together. So I bring this one back to the other one usually.
Okay.
And I look outside when I do it so I don't lose any direct control. And then I bring them both forward smoothly to about there. And I stop, switch over to the blue ones, pull them back.
Short final for the southwest traffic.
Okay.
And then the left one comes back just a little extra. Half a finger width. I don't know what it is. All right.
Pierce County traffic, 668, turn to final for 3 seconds to be a full stop. Pierce.
Flow check again. Fuel pumps could come off if I wanted to because I'm nice and safe and it was simulated. If it was real, I'm not touching these things.
Right. I don't know
Fuel
why it
pump
failed.
1 is off. It drops. Fuel pump 2 is off.
Drop
It
the
drops.
recovers.
Wait for the recovery. Wait for the recovery.
Can you